Hi everyone, welcome back to Earl Grey Books. I'm Ali. I'm here today to do my haul revisit for June. Relatively small one again this month, which is nice considering I just had a look at some of the later months in the year and those are not looking fun. But we're going to do this one in July. I do plan to do some kind of video in which I talk about the first 6 months of the year, their haul revisits, how I'm going with them. That may be included in my goals video, that may be a separate video. Haven't really decided yet. We're going to see where we are at that point and how much I actually have to talk about and etc. But we're going to jump in with these ones today. There are 6 of them and they're an interesting bunch. That's one way to put them. So let's jump in. We'll just go from the top. First one is The Collarbound by Rebecca Sahabi, which is I think it's an adult fantasy. This was part of an Amplified Bookstore discovery pack in June last year. I don't remember what region this was, and I don't remember what the other book that I got was either. I think I would like to try and read this one this month. We're gonna see how I'm feeling after Babe and all of the books that I have for that. We'll see what I'm in the mood for. I don't know if I will be looking for a adult fantasy without any romance in, considering all of the romance books I will have, but we'll see. So there's that one, and then very, very different vibe here. I have Wintering by Keane, which is a book about a woman living in Tasmania when her husband, I think he goes on like a hike or something, I don't know. He disappears into the Tasmanian wilderness, and this is about her, I guess, living with that and the community in which she's sort of new to, like it was her husband's, I don't know, maybe childhood town or something. I've heard many, many good things about Keane over the years. Hi, Editing Ellie, jumping in here real quick to say that this author now goes by Keane and uses they, them pronouns. So I said a little bit here about the fact that I haven't read anything from them before and that I was looking forward to this one. I don't know how recently they changed these pronouns, but clearly since this book has been released. So that's all I wanted to say just here. And then we're going to jump into another completely different vibe, and that is The Sea of Tranquility by Katja Malay. This is a romance. I believe it's like I don't know, some kind of weird time travel thing, I think. I don't really remember. I don't know if I just forgot this or whether I didn't notice this the first time, or whether I mentally blocked it from my brain. But there is a review from Colleen Hoover on the front, and that does not instill me with confidence that I'm going to enjoy this. But I remember hearing about this one in my very early blogging days, so I want to give it a shot. I want to see what it's about. Honestly, might end up being an unhaul as well, but we'll see. In fact, none of these are super instilling me with confidence, if we're going to be honest. The next one I have here is Boy Snowbird. I don't know how I can... Okay. I think if I hold it like that, it's okay. By Helen Oyemi. I know this is sort of fairy tale-esque, perhaps, well, I was going to say perhaps a little bit creepy, but if it's fairy tale-esque, then it's kind of has creepy in the name, doesn't it? This one I am a little excited for. I'm nervous for it, but I have wanted to try some Helena Yemi for a while, so we're gonna see. Next one is Maybe in Another Life by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I think last year around June I ended up buying Malibu Rising, and every time I've bought Taylor Jenkins Reid, it's been kind of in a, I don't know, it's been in pairs. Like I bought Malibu Rising and I bought this one, and then when I bought Evelyn Hugo, I bought Daisy Jones very quickly after that, and then as you'll see later, there was another two that I got very close together. So don't really know what that's about, but apparently it's a theme. This one is like split timelines of like a sliding doors kind of thing. I've never seen that movie, so I don't know if that's a good reference, but it's like what would have happened if she made this one choice versus if she'd made this other one. So it sounds interesting. We'll see how we go. I love it when you can do like your like Fitbit steps without actually like standing up and walking anywhere. It really tells you that you talk with your hands too much. Okay, last one is Uprooted by Naomi Novik. Honestly, don't really have any plans to read any of these this month. Maybe the Collarbound, but Uprooted I know I will be, I think, picking up in either July or August. This is one of my, I let my friends pick my TBR / control my reading. I still don't know what I've called that. Every single time I come to talk about it, I'm like, oh god, what did I name that? Should really look that up. But this is one that Paige from Pages with Paige picked. Her video goes out in October, so I will probably read this one, like I said, July, August. We're gonna see how we're going with them at the time. It's May at the moment and I am running quite behind, so we'll see. Hopefully I've caught up by the end of this month, and everyone's videos will go up at the right times. But this one, I did read quite a bit of this originally. I took out my bookmark because I was like, I'm not going to remember enough. But I think I read about 100 pages, 110 pages or so. I wasn't loving it, but I'd also just read For the Wolf a few weeks before this one, and I feel like they are very, I mean, they're both Beauty and the Beast retelling, so they were kind of similar, and I was just struggling to enjoy this one having just read that one, and I did enjoy that one. So I think that if I haven't read anything like this since, so I think it will be a easier time this time around. But that is it. So there they are. It's not a huge stack. Nothing is overly chunky this month, which is nice. And we'll see how we go with reading some of these. Maybe this month, maybe in the next few months. We'll just see. But that is everything for today. I'd love to hear if you've read any of these ones and what you've thought of them. And I will see you all next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.